bit about the company. You already know that we are an NYSE listed company. Actually, we are a very young company. We are just 100 years into the country. We are spread about 40 countries. Our primary business is actually basmati rice, but we are getting into foods. And I think to this August audience, I cannot talk much about food, but a few things that has built our strategy for the future, and I think it's very important to talk here. In fact, I want to bring in a word here, which is very different from what all the speakers have said. They've all said innovation, but I think the important word is renovation. It's very funny that we are such a huge country. We have almost 260 different cuisines in this country, and we have never exploited the cuisines within our own country. We talk about Italian, we talk about Chinese, but let me tell you that there's much more potential in the cuisines that exist in this country. And we discovered it actually when we went out of the country and saw it from that perspective. I'll give you a small example. There may be many South Indians in this room, and there is one type of rice called Sona Masuri. This is a rice that every South Indian eats regularly, and lots of it. And we went to Italy and we were showing it to a customer, and the customer actually said, this is risotto rice. And for a second we got stunned because we were trying to sell it as Indian rice, and the gentleman was seeing it as something which is suitable for an Italian cuisine. Similarly, most Chinese restaurants in this country, do you really know what rice you cook? You don't, because you buy what is the cheapest. But actually, I think we need to change. And, as a part of the industry, because, when you talk food, it's not only about the people who serve the food, it's all the people who supply the food, and we are the people who supply the food to you. In fact, in any kitchen, I can say this with certainty that 35% of what you buy in volume is actually rice, right? But what do you buy? You buy through few samples. We never discuss, we never have a dialogue, we go on price. So I think the one message that I want to leave here is that as an industry, we need to start looking at not just innovation, but renovation. We need to go back to the basics, go back to the things that we do well, and do them better. It's always very nice to talk about things that may happen in the future, but at the cost of what you're doing now may not be a very good idea. What we want to achieve is a dialogue. I think one of the things that is missing in the Indian industry is the dialogue between manufacturers and the dialogue between the end users. Because we believe what we do for in-home is what is suitable for out-of-home, and actually that's not true. So I do a very simple product called rice. It's no rocket science. Rice is a very simple product, but I think even here there is a huge opportunity for people to sit together, have a dialogue, and figure out what is best for their needs. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.